Hello everyone, welcome to day 122 of playing chess every day for a year. Let's find the game. We're starting as white here, so e4. And we get the Scandinavian, so I'll take, put my knight on c3. Queen leaves, I'll play d4. Just develop my other knight here. I could kick the bishop away, which seems okay. Now I can go after this pawn. Or I can go after the queen. I could put my knight in the center because I'd hit the queen, but then I can't go to the square unfortunately. I think I'll just develop my bishop and to d3 maybe. Although I want to temper the queen now, and this would be a fork, so I think I'll actually play for the fork here. I could long castle and then move my knight to hit the queen, but I think I'll just play bishop d3 and castle. Develops their knight. I would like to play this move. Or I would like to play this move, hitting the queen, hitting the knight. The queen would be able to go here, but I take here with check, so that wouldn't work. Queen could go here, but then I'd just take. I'll just temper the queen here. Queen just goes back. I don't have this move unfortunately. I can just castle here. c4 looks strong. It takes away space. My opponent just blundered their bishop, so of course I take it. And my opponent resigns. I played at a 94.3, my opponent a 77.8. Played like an 1800, my opponent like a 1400. Yeah, this one move just loses the game. My opponent goes from equal to -6. Let's find the second game. This time we're playing as black. And we get d4, so I'll play d5. Queen's gambit, so I'll decline it. Knight to c6. I think a6, b5 are strong moves, just trying to fight for this. But I think knight to f6 also looks good. But I don't want to lock my bishop in with a6, so I think I might actually play b6. Just looking to put my bishop here. Or to attack this pawn. So I'll play b6, put my bishop here. If they take, I just take. If they push, I take. Which does weaken my structure, but bishop comes up. That looks okay. It puts long-term pressure on this. I could play bishop d6 trying to trade this off. If they push, that's not possible. If I go here and they do this, that's annoying, and that actually walks into a fork. I think I'll just develop my own bishop here. They defend. I don't want to give up my center here. I could jump in, which looks strong. But if they trade this off, it does open up my queen though. If we trade off here. I'll just play h6 and go after the bishop. The knight comes in, it puts big pressure on this, so I actually have to take this. Knight to a5 seems okay long term to go to c4, so I'll actually play that. The queen can't give me these dangerous checks because it's blocked. So I think now I'll go after the bishop. This move seems annoying, but I just go to c4 anyway. Now my knight's quite strong. They choose to take, which is okay. I do lose some control of the center, but this is an outside pass pawn. I could bring my knight here. If they take, I take. They take. Then I could go here, which is a fork. So I'll go for that. If they take. It's not a fork because the knight's there actually. I'm hitting the bishop. If my opponent lets me push, I think that's bad for them. Queen in, if they go here, I'd go check. And then I'd win the pawn. Actually, queen in, they can't go here because of the bishop. So queen in, hits the rook. Threatens a check. If the rook moves, I can always just bring my rook to the center as well. Defends that way. I could play a5, just trying to open up the center. If they push, I take. a5 seems good. They can take en passant, but then I just take. I think I'd rather take here, open up my rook. If they push, I take. Could go for this move, just pinning this, and I'd actually attack the pawn. I will go for this. Just attacking the pawn now. So my opponent takes there. I could stop any checks with rook back to a8, which still attacks this. I don't have any ways to... I would lose my rook, so... Although check, if I step up, they'd have to repeat, so... I'll just go rook back, attack b4. My opponent's up 2 pawns, but they do have double pawns. I'm attacking this. Rook here, I just attack this again. Doubling the rook seems strong. Although checks here, I just take. I can't develop my bishop now, because if I do, checks, win the rook. This is also not a fork, but... Although if I put my bishop on e7, checks, check, I can always block with the bishop. So check, I take, check, I block. Although I won't be able to castle, which is annoying, because castling would hang my bishop. They do go for check, but I'll just take, check, I block. There aren't any checks here, because checks would be very dangerous. I need to castle, and then attack this pawn. So I'll just castle here. Bishop e7 just attacks this. And attacks the rook also. If they go back, I'll just develop my pieces. They go there to hit this. Bishop e7, they take, I take, but then they have a pawn, outside pass pawn. I can't take here, because it's on a light square. Rook c6 is annoying, because I either have to defend this, or I have to give it up. If bishop e7, they take. I don't want to give my opponent outside pass pawn, so I think I have to develop my rook here. If the queen moves again, then I would hang, so my opponent has to be careful. Going here does threaten the king, but nothing else really. I can go after the rook here, I think. They take, I have discovered check. I am seeing the rook. It isn't trapped, but doesn't have many squares. The rook probably has to go back now. And pinning doesn't seem correct. If I get my rook to c7, the rook has almost no squares. It's forced into a trade. And the rook c7, the rook couldn't take because I'd have discovered check winning the rook with my bishop. Knight in is a good move. I don't have a light squared bishop to help my queen on this diagonal. This move, trade. The knight doesn't threaten anything right now, but it looks strong there on that square. Rook c7 here, I think. Just trading off this threat seems good. Could kick the knight away. Just trades the rook. The knight has this square, which is annoying. Threatens this big fork here. Knight's threatening this square. King h8 looks okay, but I also can't go queen e5 now to block because that would be the same check. I can go king f8, which seems good. King f8. The knight has almost no squares to go, except for this. But I have no way to win it. My bishop's a dark square bishop. The queen does come in. But this move doesn't do anything. My king is defending this. Also, this just hangs this pawn. A queen check actually does look very strong though. Although if I play f5, they have this move. Or if I play f4, queen check, I go up. I think I can just play f6 here, I mean. f6, and then threaten to take her. And then the knight would have no squares. Queen check, don't think the queen check works. I can take on b5 here. And the knight is almost trapped after I take b5. So there's that check. If I go here, queen c8 seems strong. But I do have perpetual checks. It seems like I do have perpetual check if I get to this square. Almost. So I could take this now. But so I think king f7 is actually the only move. But then the queen can come in to c8, which seems good. And I have to save my bishop. So king f7, queen c8, I can't even play this move. I have to play queen d6. I can't even take here because this is hanging now. And I can't go here because the attack's just too strong. Queen back. If I take and they take and I take. Oh no, I can't even take. I take, they take. Definitely don't want to push her. I'll take, they take. If I push g6 here, they just go back here. These 2 pawns are defended, which is so annoying in that position. Can go for the queen trade now. I'll go for the queen trade. I think a queen trade would be fantastic for me because I'd just be able to win this pawn. And my bishop should help me in this endgame a lot. Because I'd be able to force the knight away. Or actually, I wouldn't be able to force the knight away. So that check, if I block now, if I block and I lose this pawn, I have check, they go here, I have check. Wow. So I block, if they take, I have check. They have to go here. I have check, if they go here, we just take the draw. So block, take, check here, check. If they go here, I have check. And if they go here, just repeat moves. I think blocking could be a good move because of the weakness around the king. Block takes, check, here, check. If they go back, we take the draw. If they go here, check. Then we either repeat moves. Yeah, I think we just have perpetual check here. And because I'm losing, I take it, so check, king moves, I go here. If the king goes here, I go here. If the king goes here, I go here. I choose to block. Seems very bad. So check, the king has to go here, and then I go here. And if he goes here, I go check. King here, I go here. If blocks, I have this move, which threatens a lot. Oh, this queen check would win the bishop now, though. So if my opponent wins, no, it's just too strong. I can't allow my bishop to be lost. I could step down, but that looks very bad. I'm lining up this battery on h2. There's this check, but I actually run. Oh, I actually can't run there, so I have to go here. I can go here. It looks very dangerous for my king here. I can't get in here. My king looks to be in big trouble. But I think I'm always able to run here. I can't go for a trade. There's this check now. But then I go here. I've always got this lined up, which is actually checkmate. I think I'm safe now. This is checkmate if I take on h2. And very luckily for me, I hold this square with my pawn. I think I'm completely winning here. So do I take with the queen or with the bishop? If a queen trade happens, I just win the game. But if my opponent takes here, take with the bishop or the queen. I'll take with the queen and line up this again. I'm also attacking this. If they take. Queen check. This looks strong. King here looks bad. King here, there isn't maybe because I just run. If they take here, I can actually go here. No, they just go for a queen trade, so this should be a win for me. The king can't progress here. This is just a win for me. My opponent's king is just cut off. And my opponent resigns, so we get the win. I played at a 76.2, my opponent is 67. I played like a 1400, my opponent like a 900. I had 4 mistakes and 1 big blunder this game. Same for my opponent. This was a mistake. I should have put my bishop on b7 instead. Just stay solid. Oh, queen here pins the knight and attacks the bishop. This is a blunder. My opponent can just put so much pressure on my... Yeah, my opponent win a piece after this move, after this queen move in and knight jump move. Put pressure on this. This is good for me, so... Bishop d6 was good here, to defend this and attack this. This rook move was very bad. I have to go back and defend. So this rook left idea was good. I should have gone to the AFL and just threatened some checks. That knight move is a mistake actually. Because... Oh, that knight move is bad. Long term. Queen in, making room's the only move. Bishop here somehow works. So this was actually the best move for me. Blocking, giving up a pawn. Because I have this sequence of checks. I should have gone to this file instead, the c file. Now this was a mistake. I missed this check up here, forcing the king down. Because blocks stops all my progress. I threatened mate here with this move though. Yeah, this does give my opponent a bishop. I actually have to give up my bishop. My king's safe over here in the corner. And this is just a blunder. They had to give up the knight with check. Queen back was best to defend me. I didn't see that move either. So I take the knight with the queen, which is best. And the queen trade just loses the game for my opponent. There's just nothing they can do. I'm just quicker, and they resign. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.